primary reason for bringing her along with me too was for us to spend time, again, do the mother-daughter thing. But then she's been in competitive cheer since you were, how old, Shayla?
I was like, what, 5, 4? Yeah, around that time. So, and plus I also did high school cheer all 4 years, so it was a lot of strain on my body. So coming to Massage Heights was just like a little gateway, a little outing just for me and my mom to go to, but also to relax as well. So it was awesome times.
Well, I know from my perspective, everybody's always been so friendly. You know, from beginning to end, they got to know us. We've visited several locations. We really recently relocated to Boerne in 2016. So we went to another location, and then we moved here to Boerne and went to another location. It was the same experience all the way through. Everybody was just friendly, and the facilities were always clean, and there was always, you know, a smiley face greeting us at the door as well.
Yes, and also like me being a kid and growing up, I pretty much grew up at like Massage Heights and like matured, and every single time I would like go in, like they'd be like, oh, you know, you and your mom are so cute and you guys come in together and it's like so awesome. So it's also like a very friendly atmosphere coming into Massage Heights, and it's just so warm and welcoming every single time you step through that door. It's amazing.
Yeah. You know, another thing that I'd add too, you know, another reason for me going to Massage Heights was stress. You know, my job was very stressful, and so it was a time to just kind of have downtime. Sometimes I'll go with Shayla, and she'll come with me, and sometimes I'll go by myself. And it really was a great time just to relax and kind of unwind.
And also being like a cheerleader for so long and like tumbling and flipping all over the place, like I've had like neck problems. I rolled my ankle a couple of times, and like every single time I like come in limping or my shoulder would be like higher than the other, and then like next thing you know I'm all fixed up by the time I get out of my session. So it's amazing, it's awesome. I just satisfied every time.
And me cringing watching her flip and getting thrown over the place
and
too.
Scared.
I got my neck
yes,
tight.
Everybody watching me is like scared of me just not being okay, but I'm fine. Yes.
Karima is the one that I would call out from the Leon Springs location that I really do. She's really good, but she works days. So the team has done a great job trying to find people like Karima for me to go to. Every time that we find someone, it's always similar to Karima, and she was really, really good. It's just unfortunately the schedules don't match with my schedule, but I've never been upset at all, or I've never been disgruntled because the team has always found someone similar to Karima.
Me and Megan, we used to have our own little conversation. So like for my mom's birthday, she like helped me because I was like, man, I don't know what to do for my mom, like, and her birthday's coming up and I don't know what to do for date night. So she like told me about Chart House, which is at the Tower of Americas, and it's like a little dinner place and it spins and it's just so cool. So like ever since then I've like, oh, come to her for like any advice that she's given me. And also like growing up, going to college, and she's an adult and she could tell me about life. She teach me like life lessons and learning from it and everything. So I'm just inspired by all the critiques given to me, even while getting a massage and being fixed. So.
You know, I have lower back issues, and they know where to start, what to start with, you know, the stress in my neck, and they know me. I don't have to explain it over and over again. Too, what I've noticed is that they keep detailed notes, so if I do have to go to another therapist, they know to refer back to the notes to know where to start. But, you know, again, even though I'm an introvert, I do still talk to them, and I have great conversation with them as well, and all of them, again, have just been so friendly to the people at the front desk. They were like, yeah, JD, Shayla, you're already checked in.
Yeah,
and
they like know us, even though we aren't dressed like how we usually do on a normal basis.
Yeah.
So I was going through a rough time when my grandmother had passed away, and like the massage therapist was telling me, you know, you gained another guardian angel and everything, and like she gave me like a free foot scrub and everything, and I was like, oh my goodness, and like my feet felt all minty, and so I was just like, oh my gosh, like I felt so appreciative of like getting to open up to them and them just being there. Even though like they're our therapist, they're still our friend as well, and also our companion. So I felt that deep relationship, so with them going above and beyond, and that was to me just so heartfelt and just amazing connecting with them. So that's my experience. friends.
They're very helpful. There's not been one therapist that I've met that hasn't been helpful or just kind of trying to pay attention to what our needs are. Even if we don't ask, they pretty much anticipate.
I've been telling friends to go. A couple of my friends have gone because I've talked about it so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, like you wouldn't believe like the massage I had. She like totally loosened me up. I was like tight as a rubber band and now I'm like as loose as a rope or something, or slime or something like that. And then they'd just be going after, and like some of them I'd see and wave at them while they're leaving. So it's just, yeah, I've convinced some of my friends to go. So just do it. If you just go, don't even think about it, just do it.
Me too. We have family friends, and we have several of them that go as couples, and some go as mother and daughters too, just because we've given the recommendation. So, and they have to just kind of work with them and kind of work with the therapist to figure out what their needs are so it can fit their needs, and they still are members today.
Yep.